She asked me who I be.
Power 95.
Where you from?
St. George's, Grenada. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Well, good morning again, everyone. Back for another ladies' room on this lovely Monday, August 29th. This is the time that we have birthday. To all the folks celebrating birthdays today. I trust you guys had a good weekend. Stayed out of trouble and you're ready to embrace another week. It's so good to be back with y'all. It's the final Monday in August, guys. Final Monday. For a minute, August was behaving like January. I swear for a minute. I'm like, geez, we're still in August? Like, gotta move on. I got things to do. Places to go. Like, move. Move up. Anyways, good morning, Christelle. Good morning, Val, John. Good morning, Karen, Angel. Who else is here? Marion, Christelle. Oh, I said good morning, Christelle already. I am good. Good morning, Deborah. Something went wrong. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning from the bushery. Jackie, go back in your place. For asking that one. The next time I ask you that, you're supposed to be where you're staying. All right, your place of abode. Patsy Berg. Good morning. Good morning, Vivian. Good morning, Frederick in Mombasa, Kenya. Good morning, Junice. Good morning, Henry Prince. Good morning, Val. Who else? Good morning, Wendy. Anna, good morning. Yes, Kizzy, it's 11 a.m. Monday, August 29th, 11:03 to be exact. Good morning, Belinda. Belinda Furry. Good morning, Cuz. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, Keisha. Good morning, Candida. Good morning, Cheryl. Hey, I time for you to go about your business. I'm fed up with you. Jenalyn, good morning. Pleasant morning, everyone. Yeah, I really hope everyone had a good weekend. I am great, Keisha. My weekend was quiet but good. You know, got to spend some quality time with, loved ones and all of that. So it was a good one. Good morning, Sue, my love. How are you? I ain't have to ask you how your weekend was because I see you outside. Like you're just, like literally every second of the day. Like you're just bong away. Can't tell boss, so you're just outside. Anyways, good to see you out and enjoying and celebrating the birthday. Yo, I had enough August. Time for y'all to move. Like, just move. Y'all had your time. Carnival, you had birthday. Okay, enough already. Crystal Ross, good morning. Thank you, Val. Good morning, Joanna. Hope you're feeling much better. Wendy, yes, listen. A good sleep and rest can do so much for you. It's not even funny. And as you get older, remember, you don't have youth on your side. As you get older, you have to know when to slow down and take as much rest as you can. It really does the body good, Get some rest. Ease up on your alcohol intake. Some may not be able to cut it out altogether. If people ask me how I'm like, One, I don't drink any alcohol whatsoever. I try to hit hands go walk on my chest. Well, I rather hands walk on my chest than I vomiting in the morning. Absolutely no alcohol, no smoking. Try to get as much rest as in between. Need to get back on my regular exercise routine. You know, when people run in gym for carnival and after that we backslide, gym is like 7-day Adventist church. You go every Saturday and then when they baptize you, you backslide. But it requires a lot of discipline. So as you get older, you have to get your exercise in. It's very, very important. You stay hydrated as well. Stay hydrated, you know, drink your water. And if you squeeze in mind your business in there, yeah, youth will be on your side for a long time, especially the mind your business part. Um, yeah, because when you engage yourself in things that don't concern you, it consumes you and you start stressing and you start frowning and a set of wrinkles on your face and your pressure up and it really can take a toll on your body. So you see the part about minding your business is very, very important in your overall well-being and self-care and all of that, minding your business. Eat healthy, exercise, all of that. Sheena, I had enough of Sue, I swear. It's enough. I had enough of her. Like she been outside from since like outside open. She's been out like outside. Like sleep, relax. You don't need to go everywhere. Listen to me. I was outside for the past 2 weeks, and she was feeling the same way. Anywho's, we have a situation on our hand this morning. When I tell you guys, my inbox is full. It is full. So I'm thinking about it because there are some that are so it's let's put it this way, it's not radio friendly. So maybe we need to start doing like a radio one and an evening one because some of y'all sent some really explicit scenarios that I have to literally sit and write over, which I don't have the time to as yet to make it radio friendly. But people are going through a lot out here in relationships. And this one is one of them. Now, these actual situations, these are not made up. These aren't like things you pull from the air. These are things people send to me. So I have to remember that when I'm, putting my 2 cents in and giving them advice that that's what they're really seeking. Sometimes I know we can get carried away and it's funny and you want to bash and what have you, but we have to always remember these are real situations and people want, our opinions or our feedback on it. So I'm going to be very honest with this one this morning. So this person, hold on. So this person says, "Hey Aruna, I've been a reactor in the ladies' room for quite some time now, and today I've decided to share one of my stories with you and the ladies' room. I've been friends with an individual since preschool up until 2016. She stopped speaking to me for God knows what reason. It was 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's like what, 7 years. We never had a falling out, nor have I heard her say anything bad about me since that time till now. So I assume we ain't got beef. I've been single for quite some time now and recently started talking to someone about a month now whom I've fallen for. We've been spending quality time together, hanging out, sleepovers, etc. The thing is, a week ago, I found out that said guy is that friend's BF. I've questioned him about it a few times, which he denied, but recently admitted that they're not in a serious relationship, but have the same connections as we do a year plus now. I'm not looking for a serious relationship, but I do like what we have, but I'm uncomfortable knowing about the situation with him and her. Maybe if it was another girl, then I might have been okay, but what do you think I should do?" First of all, you asked the question, and to me, you already answered the question. The mere fact that you're not comfortable with it means you should leave it alone. The mere fact that it makes you uncomfortable means you should leave it alone. Because if you're in a relationship and you're uncomfortable being with a person, then what's the point? That person should be your go-to person. When everybody else is beating down on you, you go to that person, your place of solitude, your place of peace and quiet and comfort and security. So if you're with somebody and you're feeling uncomfortable, then my honest opinion, you should leave it alone. I realized a lot of people read, but they didn't really understand because I saw a couple comments saying, well, how are you living? Are you friends with someone and you don't know their man? That's why I was counting on my face a while ago. Y'all probably missed the part where she says she's been friends with the person since preschool up until 2016. She stopped speaking, that person stopped speaking to her. So it's not like she knew what was going on. They stopped being friends at 2016. So they were good for a very long time, from since preschool up until 2016. The friend stopped speaking to her, and she claimed she does not know the reason. So we're gonna give her the benefit of the doubt that she does not know the reason. But she's saying they never had a falling out, and she have not heard anything bad about her since the time they stopped speaking until now. Up to this point, she's never heard anything said about her. So she says she assumed they didn't have no beef. So her not knowing who her friend's man, boyfriend is, it could be that. Because like I said, if you're not friends with somebody, you're not up in their Kool-Aid, you don't know who they're swapping spit with, you don't know who they're sleeping leg in leg with, you don't know that. If you're not friends with them, or you're not going on there asking questions and you're up in the person's life, possibility of you not knowing is very, very is very likely. But like she said, they've not spoken for quite some time, but recently she's been single herself and started talking to someone a month ago, only to find out that this guy is that friend's boyfriend. So my thing is, if it makes you uncomfortable, leave it alone. You claim you don't know why the friend stopped talking to you. If it's not important, again, also leave that alone. We're all grown. We life happens, things happen. And if it was not a back and forth kind of relationship, you guys' friendship ended and you were all over the place, saying this, that, and the other. Because for what you're saying, there's no beef on your end. You've never heard anybody say that she said and what have you. So listen, I keep saying, sometimes we ask God to show us signs. Yeah? And then we turn around and slap God in the face. Ask for signs, and he makes it so clear and blatant as a sign to move on, leave that alone. But what we ask for, because that's not what we get, that's not what we really want, you continue to do the same thing and you stress yourself out in the process. Here's a way for you to get out of stress, because number one, you said it's not serious for you. You're not looking for a serious relationship. Two, you're uncomfortable. So what is the problem? Yes, you might like the coitus, you might like the little quality time or what have you. But if it's not serious, why get into something that could cause problems, that could bring problems to you? Because if he's with the other girl, your friend, who have you known since preschool up until 2016, isn't that like inviting problems in your life? Especially, so you're going to stay there and get hooked and then become serious for you, and then the problems start. So to me, now when it's not serious, it's time for you to beat it. Like, just beat it. Just thank you for your time and go sort out your friend, and what have you. Because you can't be asking for a way out, and then when you get it, it's not what you want. But sometimes it's like people want to hear what they want to hear. The situation isn't for you, but you still want to hear it for you. You just want one person to say, stay there and jam. Take what you get. In the beginning, before I read it over, I initially thought that was the reason why homegirl stopped talking to her, because she probably felt she wanted her man. But I'm doing the math. The math is not mathing. It's not mathing at all. Morning.
Good morning.
How are ya?
I'm up.
Oh, it's a good place to start.
And I'm actually listening to the radio today, so that's interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find, as a people, entire country, we're a bit petty?
Very. This is petty land.
This-
Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, and petty. You have to add petty to the end. Petit Martinique,
Right.
Carriacou, Grenada, and petty.
And petty. And
Mhm.
so, if, like you said, if you know what you're getting into and you choose to get into it, you get into it. However, if you with a person, why do you care about everybody else's opinions, thoughts, and feelings? Is it because we're so small and everything is so micro?
That could be
Why-
a reason, but why though? At the end of the day, you're living for you. What makes you happy?
That's what I'm thinking of. So, what's with all the who you used to be friends with and who the person is? I don't care. I'm not sleeping with you. I'm not sleeping with anybody else but you. Not your friends, not the neighbors, not the people that your coworkers, not the taxi drivers or the bus driver. Why do everybody seem to be so caught up with everybody else other than the person in front of them that they're actually sleeping with?
But the man is also sleeping with the woman, the next woman. So
Then why the hell is she there? Is she
because she
blind or
didn't
dead?
because she didn't know initially. She found out after the
Okay, so
fact.
let me ask you a question. If
Mhm.
you jumped on a bus going to Guav,
Mhm.
you don't know the bus got bad brakes, but then you see a car stopped in the road and the bus trying to stop and it doesn't seem like it could stop. Would you continue driving with that bus?
Drop me, Papa.
Okay.
Drop me. I'll get off here.
So if you need magic to figure that out, then you like what you have.
My
See, a
point
lot of times
exactly.
we like our misery. The problem is we want comfort in our misery. We want everybody else to, basically validate our miserable comfortness.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is there is no way to validate miserable comfort.
Mhm.
It's misery.
Mhm.
Just because you're accustomed to it, it's not going to change the fact that it's misery.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want misery, make a different decision.
Mm-hmm.
If you want comfort, make a different decision. That's all it is. And oh, by the way, funny enough, most of the time, to get to that space of comfort, do you know how uncomfortable you will have to become? But it's only for a short time. It's like a momentary discomfort for a lifetime of comfortableness.
Somebody,
And we refuse to-
someone is asking, what about if the ride's sweet?
Well, then again, that's back to our choices. If you know the right seat and you understand what's there, you will accept the reality of what's there and you enjoy your ride. But you can't tell me the ride is sweet and you want to enjoy the ride, but as you're enjoying the ride, you complaining the whole time. That doesn't make sense. Figure it out.
I got you. Thanks so much. I appreciate it, call
All
as
right.
always. Have a good one.
Take care.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay.
So, Sheeta, if the ride's sweet, you can't have it both ways. That's like having your cake and eating it. You can't complain about the ride being sweet and complain about what's going on. Pick your devil. It's either you're taking the sweet ride or you're bouncing. Which one? What are you working with? Yeah, this one's a take on and stay quiet. Anyways, the lady has a conscience and is obviously pricking her in this situation. Your friend is taking that ride too, so a family ride. What do you call that thing? We carpooling. I know you're doing carpool. Gas expensive, so we had to conserve, right? Let me see what this person's saying. Carpooling. Hold on, caller. Wait for me. I come in.
Aaron, I put in trees to go.
You putting in what?
Aaron, I put in trees to go.
What do you mean trees to go? Lars, help me. You mean trees to go? Listen, some of y'all, I realize a lot of y'all read the situation, but you didn't understand it. All you saw was friend, and you took it to mean that they're still friends. Because my very first thought I had when I read it, I did the same thing. That part about when they stopped being friends completely went over my head. So sometimes you have to read to understand and not just read for reading's sake. I just read it and I had the same thought that there's no way, especially in Grenada, you have a friend and you don't know who the man is. You don't know who they're dealing with, whether it's serious or not. Best friends, good friends. That is one thing you always share with your bestie. Girl, I seen so and so. Why you find Ray and get a little opinion on him? That is what I initially thought, because I was like, what? Miss Grenada is way too small. So it's like you making excuses for being with your friend. Grenada is way too small not to know who your friend, like your friend from childhood, preschool up to this point. It's way too small not to know that this man dealing with your friend. That was the initial thought I had, and then I read it again, and I'm like, okay, So they stopped being friends in 2016. We're in 2022. Do the math. So if you're not invested in somebody's life, especially when I'm done like being friends with somebody, I couldn't care less what you're doing, who you know. I want to see, I don't want to know. You're like block, block, like block, block, block. I don't know what's going on. So maybe it's a case of they stop being friends and you stop, getting information or stop being concerned about the friend, whatever. But this part kind of puzzles me because if I'm friends with somebody from since preschool up to 2016, that's how many years, and that person just stopped talking to you. At no point in time you reached out or requested an audience with your friend to find out what's going on, what is all this coolness about, why are you distancing yourself? So the friend just stopped talking to you and you just did the same for no reason, and you didn't stop for a minute to ask, well, why? I mean, we've been cool for this long. What's going on? That you're moving. I'm getting the cold shoulder from you. What's the deal? So she said the friend stopped being friends with her from preschool up to 2016. Stopped speaking to her for God knows what reason. Sometimes I wish that we had this was like a call-in so you could ask questions, because when people just give the little gist of the story, it leaves you wanting more. Because my next question there and then would be, you guys stop being friends. You never reach out, never ask her. But during that time, did you know how long she was with this boyfriend that you're seeing now? Were they together when the friendship broke up? If that's the case, then you really don't know. We can excuse that. But homegirl says she's been single for quite some time and recently started talking to a man about a month now. Listen, I think you really need to have a conversation with yourself first, because I'm sensing a lot of confusion. Because one, you're saying you're spending about a month now with this man and you're falling for him. But in the same breath, you're not looking for a serious relationship. So why are you falling for somebody that you don't want a serious relationship with? You see how men are able to do things without involving their feelings and emotions? At some point, women are going to start, what the book says, act like a woman, think like a man. Stop putting feelings into people who aren't feeling you, putting feelings into you. Because if you're not looking for a serious relationship, why are you catching feelings for somebody that you're not looking for a serious relationship with? Why do we like to just abuse ourselves? Like is there a word called self-abuse? Because to me, that's one. On one hand, you're saying you're falling for him, but on the other hand, you're saying you're not looking for a serious relationship. So what are you falling in love with the man for? Come on, move up, move up. Sort out your feelings pronto. Says we've been spending quality time together, but how this man have a woman? How are you spending quality time together in Grenada, Petit Matnik, Carriacou and Grenada, and the lady don't know? And how he's splitting that time? How man does do it? Like how y'all does do it? Because if he's with the other lady and you say he's spending quality time with you, y'all hang out, y'all have sleepovers, and he's saying he has the same thing going on with the other person, then what do you want to do? Like, if you want to stay and be part of the big happy family, that's on you. But to me, it's quite clear what you ought to do. So you've been seeing him for a month. A week ago, you found out that the said guy is your friend's ex-friend's boyfriend. You questioned him, he denied, but he recently admitted that they're not in a serious relationship, but have the same connections as you guys a year plus now. Somebody, anybody, make it make sense, because at this point, I don't get it. One, he lying. Two, he with somebody else. Three, you falling for him. Four, you don't want to fall for him, but you have fallen for him. And five, it's nothing serious. Six, he have the same thing going on with the other girl a year plus now that he has going on with you a month now. You like what you have, you don't want a serious relationship, but you're uncomfortable about the situation, him and her, and you're saying maybe if it was another girl, you'll be okay. Well, then pretend it's another girl because you did say y'all stopped being friends from 2016. So she's like a stranger to you now. So in your head, pretend another person if you really want to be with this man that badly and you don't see it as a problem. Pretend that it's not her. Pretend it's somebody you don't know. Someone says the fact that he's in a relationship and still spends so much time with you is wild. Just goes to show how your boyfriend could be someone else's husband. What's Sammy was saying there? I now see why women does be fighting and running and cope, and it used to make sense before. This person says your friend cut you off without warning because she saw right through you. You send the whole Bible to the lady's room, and you know well why girlfriend blanked you. Pharmaceutical companies will keep making that money because y'all keep sharing. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. How are you and her friends from since how long? I don't know that's a boyfriend. That's why I said you guys missed it. She's been friends with the person since up to preschool until 2016, and the friend stopped talking to her. So the friendship sort of ended in 2016. Someone says common sense ain't common at all. What is wrong with some of us women? How could you settle and sell yourself so short? Why would you even think it's okay to do this to another woman and you're only feeling bad because she's your friend? But if she wasn't, you'd have been okay with it. So come down from there before you end up here again with baby in arms and no baby daddy inside. Someone says, lady, leave the people man alone. Karma has a way of messing people up, and if you don't think, I don't think you want that. Plus, always remember a man will tell you whatever he needs to so he can get what he wants. True. Someone said again, we're not that gullible in the ladies' room. While your story may be true, it's very hard to believe, and I don't understand why we get into relationships and not want a serious one. And we wonder why some men treat us so badly. Not making any excuses for men. Relationships should always be serious. If it's just sex, then don't call it a relationship. Hope you find a resolution to this triangle ship or whatever it is going on. Someone says, where's the rest of the story? Because this isn't making sense. You're taking the girl, man, and you're still wondering why she's not talking to you. She's not taking the girl, man. She and the girl was not friends from since 2016. She found out she's been seeing the man about a month now, and she found out a week ago that the man is the girl's her ex-friend's boyfriend. And when she questioned him about it, he denied it, but recently admitted that they're not in a serious relationship but have the same connections as we do a year plus now. Oh, so the person says they're listening and they wish they could explain the situation better. Okay, so type as fast as you can. The part that we want to know, when last you spoke to this girl, and did you know that she was in a relationship with this person? Yeah, give me a minute. The person is messaging me. She says, listening in the live, and I wish I could explain the situation better. I know you want to maintain your anonymity, so I don't want to tell you to send a voice note because you don't want to put yourself out there like that. Understand? Someone says the best advice I can give you is don't get pregnant. Listen, we all been there at one point or the other. Oh, so you had a conversation with the girl. Okay, all right, hold on. That was when 16th August. Good morning. Someone and I was speaking about it. I was just wondering to know. I don't know. We're both grown people, and it's for us to get these things behind. Just decided to message you. Find out. Person responded. So she messaged the person August 16th, and basically was telling her about their friendships and why it ended that way. Blah blah blah. It says the past is the past. So I'm not worried about those. Didn't talk about it. We were a friend. Okay. What is she talking about when she says, no problem if you want us to be where we were? I used to ask myself the same question, but I just left it alone because I was surprised that you did me that. So what did you do to her? Because based on the screenshot of the conversation that you just sent, she mentioned something about she's surprised that you did me that. What did you do to her? That ended the friendship. Because I mean, folks are questioning how does a friendship just end after so many years and you don't know why and how and you did nothing. Um okay. I was in denial about them because of how we spend time often, and I never saw them together. Okay, so did you know they were together prior to getting involved? Okay, hold on here. Right now, I'm trying to get answers, and the person is messaging me. So did you know they were together before you got involved with the man? Well, you said you listened, so I don't need to. I don't really need to type. Maybe you can just answer while so I wouldn't have dead air. So what is the situation? Because somewhere in the screenshot in the message that you sent, the girl says that she was surprised that you did something. What exactly did you do to her that caused her to end the friendship? How long they been together? You said a year ago. Did you know of that? No, she said she didn't. Okay. So she didn't know they were together before she got involved with him. She just found out while only heard okay, she only heard about them through another friend. All right. So another friend told her that, we just go with it. You didn't know that is so and so woman. You didn't know that is the man I hear and I hear. So I guess she found out from another friend. Okay, so she heard about it through another friend. So from 2016, you never to the person again. Until recently. So August 16th is when you message that person. So August 16th, you message her questioning the friendship and why you guys are at this stage and and 20 and a month ago. Oh, okay. And that's when I asked him, and the said night when I messaged her. So you message her first, or you had the conversation with him first, and then message her. So you knew before you messaged her, or you knew after? Yes, listen. Your man could have a whole family, and you don't know. I'll just stay. According to Sheena, I'll just stay safe out there. Yeah, yeah, easy at all. A whole relationship, and so why is it? What is it you did to the friend that ended the friendship? That's a part I'm curious about because she mentioned in the text that you did. She was surprised you did something to her. Listen, I wish you would just call in. Oh, okay. So you knew. So you knew that they were together, and then you messaged her. Okay, so Okay, so she said she stopped talking to me because something she heard from her sister that I said about her that she think I should have come to her about and tell her about it herself. Okay. All right. So that's why she stopped talking to you because apparently you said something to her and her sister said that you said. You see, and that is the problem. And I mean, I wish we could all be grown ups about it. And that is the issue that I had with, myself and the individual. You heard something through third party. Somebody said, I said. And instead of coming to me and saying, listen, I heard that. What is the situation? People just go in their feelings and start moving shaky and start, attacking you without even knowing if it's true or false. When a simple message or a call could have cleared everything up. We just take for granted what people say about us, that they say, he say, she say, they say. And if me and you are cool, you should be able to come to me and ask me, well, what's the situation? I heard so and so. And let me tell you what from my end. Because get to find out that is nothing but lies. People do things for all type different reasons. And if you're cool with somebody, the first thing you do, you pick up the phone, you call them, or hey, can we meet up? I need to talk to you about something. So and so is the case. But you take what you heard from Tom, Jane, Jack, and you run with it and taking it as gospel without even giving me a chance to explain myself or defend myself. Why do we do that though? So homegirl stopped talking to you because you heard her sister said you said something about her and she thought that you should have come to her. But the same thing she's upset at you for the same thing she did. She thought you should have come to her. And in the same vein, I'm thinking she should have come to you. She heard some so you clarify that. But anyways, that's what under the bridge. You want to know about the man now. So you're saying that you knew before you messaged her, you knew she was with the man that you with. She says, yes, I knew him and I'm talking. So you were talking and you knew that. So you messaged her to find out about the friendship, or you messaged her to find out about the man. So what was the reason, the real reason for messaging the woman then? Because if you're saying you knew, before you messaged the girl, because the two of you was talking, you and the man was talking. So what was the real reason for messaging her? Was it really about the friendship that ended 2016? Or because you know she's with the man, so you're trying to get info? What was it really? Was it the friendship or the man? Give me a second there. Was it about the friendship or was it about or about the man? Because I ain't lying, a lot of we confused. We confused this whole situation. I was really confused. And I'm almost at the end of the program, so we're trying to get to the bottom of it.
I don't know, that story had too much side on it. So I don't know, it's just like she just giving away the talkie, like with no sense.
What is it talking?
So I don't know, it's just like she just giving away the talkie, like with no sense.
What is it talking, Papa? Just giving away the talkie. Well, I guess pigtail expensive, so you have to go with turkey. I don't know. Pigtail is now $10 and cents, so a little half pound of pigtail. You used to get pigtail for $2 and $3. Father, be offense on this Monday. This person here says she's confused as more to this story. She needs to get love herself some more, respect herself some more, and stop settling for cheap. And last, he will do the same to another woman, and she will be the friend in the near future. So, you decide what's important to you. Is it worth it? That's the question. Is it worth it? The headache and the stress that might come along since you're falling for this person. Do you want to go in any deeper, or you want to get out now before it's too late? Because the deeper you go, you know what they say. The deeper you go. So, do you want to do that, or you want to? Oh, so you wanted to tell her, okay, that you're seeing the person. You guys are seeing the same person. Okay, so she says she was meaning to ask her about the friendship a long time ago, but no, that sort of motivated her. So the man provided motivation to ask about. Okay, got you. I'm not that kind of person that would betray a friend, hence my reasons. I understand you. I was like, I always say this is a judgment free zone. So don't feel like you're being judged or attacked or anything. We're just trying to understand it to advise you properly. But I think I have a gist of what's going on. Although you guys are no friends, no longer friends, you still feel away. And it's on that premise I'm gonna say to you, if you feel away and you're not comfortable with it, then as hard as it might be, because I mean, we are creatures of habit. We like what you like, even though sometimes it may not be what we need or what's good for us, but you like it. So although everything else might be good, you enjoy the quality time, you enjoy the sleepover, what have you. At the end of the day, ask yourself the question: is it worth it? Considering you said you don't serious relationship, plus you're falling in for him, how does he feel? Does he feel the same way about you? Or is he gonna leave girlfriend over there and deal with you? Or what is the case? Is it gonna be he's still gonna continue? So you need to have a conversation one with him and with yourself about what you really want, what makes sense to you, what makes you happy. Is it worth it? That is my number one question I ask myself. Anything I'm about to do anymore, I'm gonna ask myself, is it worth it? Is it worth the stress? Is it worth the headache? Okay, so you called it off with him. All right. So then we don't have a problem. So you're done with him. You called it off. That's it for you. Good for you. Bravo. All right. So we can move on to the next. We can move on to the next story tomorrow, God's will. So she's not gonna continue with that. She's done with it. All right. So this is story and why Ben. All right. So we have an understanding. Yeah. And kudos to you for not dragging it out. If you realize it's not working sense, it's not worth it, then keep it pushing. Don't allow yourself to be um they want to be so it's not serious. Nah, she's done. Okay, let me see if I can break it down for you before I go. All right. She was with this she had a friend from since preschool. They were friends, all right? From preschool. I'm not too sure what is her age now, but from preschool up until 2016, the friendship ended in 2016 because the friend's sister told the friend something about her, which she said, which she didn't say, according to her. But the sister told her some stuff, and the friend thought that she could have told her herself or brought it to her attention. So the friend stopped speaking to her because of what the sister said. She said, right? Friendship ended at 2016. Fast forward, fell in love with this guy a month ago. She's been single, met this guy a month ago, started hanging out, doing the dog, whatever. Feelings got involved. She's feeling him, but doesn't want a relationship, only to find out that he's seeing somebody and that somebody is the ex-friend. Yeah? But she said, oh God, you should have stopped it because you come on add more to the fire now. You should have stopped that part where you're done with him. He said he doesn't want to end things with her. Neither with her. He doesn't want to end things with me, neither with her. So homeboy basically wants a cake and to have his cake and eat it. So the decision lies in your hand. Like you said, you're gonna end it with him, end it with him. He doesn't want to end things with her, neither with you, neither with her. So you want to keep the both of you. Where's thy problems? Take it from me, that is problems. You're gonna set yourself up for problems down the road and you're gonna come back. Next minute you might call me to come and bail you out. No. Leave that where it is. Leave it that way. Let me go back up. Let me scroll back to the part where you say you're done with that. I mean, I just want to see that part alone. I don't want to see the rest. So basically, she found out and was messaging the girl to ask her about the situation because in her mind, the man lie and say they're not together. So she figured if she messaged the woman for herself, she's gonna get the truth. But in the process, she also wanted to find out about her friendship. What caused the friendship to deteriorate? What caused her to move funny? What caused her to move away from the friendship? Blah blah blah. So she used it she used the moment to have the conversation with her, plus to find out what is the true situation with her and homeboy. So homeboy was lying all along. He wasn't telling her the truth. So she got to find out what's going on from homegirl. Yeah? It makes sense now? The lady says she's ended the relationship, but homeboy doesn't want to end the relationship with her. Oh, is that good? So she doesn't want to continue the relationship, but he doesn't want to end it with her and the other lady. So you do what you have to do for you. Do what's best for you. All right. So she says she's out. That's it. Let me go home and drink a malt. I need it right now. Sugar low. Good morning. Okay, thanks. I'll be coming back tomorrow with another one. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for chiming in. Thank you so much for following along. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, God's will. So the lady says the relationship is over. She's done with it. Of course, he's not going to want to end it. You don't get no free milk and buy no cow in these hard times. You see how much for a pound of beef in the supermarket? Can you make a little cow wheel soup? Cow wheel are not expensive. Anyways. You buy it?